What's going on, Internet? Ladies, gentlemen, everything in between, because I don't like to offend people. It's the boy KJ, back at it again with Monkey. Episode 2. We've been gone for a while. We've missed you. Holidays are some shit.
Technically, episode 3.
Episode 2 of the actual podcast format.
If you count the Snow Day podcast.
The Snow Day podcast. As it'll forever live in infamy because it wasn't a podcast.
Right.
It was a regular fucking episode. Anyways, back at it again with episode 2 of the Digital Dive-In podcast. We need a name for this thing.
We really do.
Come up with something right now. This is your channel. I'm just here. What is it? Come on.
Oh, shit. I don't
Come
know. No. Fuck. Nope. Nope. Because I'm going to come with something stupid. It's going to stay.
Let's call it Splash, because we dive into things. SplashCast.
SplashCast. I dig it.
God damn, I'm good at this shit. I lied. This isn't his channel. It's my channel. I'm really better at this shit. Anyway, this week, a lot of shit went down. And I think most notably, R.I.P. to my boy Matt Murdock. I miss you. They canceled fucking Daredevil.
Yeah, and I just finished season 3, today.
They started off with Iron Fist. No one gave a fuck about.
I was totally okay with that.
Then they were like, I know you niggas really like Luke Cage, and I use the word niggas for a reason. You niggas really like Luke Cage.
Yeah, but season 2 was kind of meh.
So. Season 2 was better than season 1. Fucking, the main villain of season 2 was at least somewhat interesting, that Jamaican dude. That's true.
He was actually
yeah, and everything in season 1 got shitty after they killed off Mushal Ali, whatever his character's name was. Yeah. Cornell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as they killed off Cornell, that shit got dry.
Yeah. Although I didn't like the ending of season 2.
I didn't either.
It was super weird. It's super not Luke Cage.
And the thing that bothers me the most is now we're never going to see a resolution of that.
Right.
But then, you see, it's not like they could scapegoat it and go from, to Jessica Jones and cancel that or Punisher. Yeah. The next show out was Daredevil, and it's the fucking bread and butter of the fucking Netflix MCU. Let's call it Netflix.
Daredevil was the first one to come out.
It was.
So I don't know why. And that was the most well-received one, too.
It still is. Season 1 of Daredevil is the best Marvel MCU project to come out
Actually,
still.
I personally like season 2 better, purely because of the suit.
You're on drugs, because season 1 shits on season 2. It's kind of what, this, let's call it phase 2 of the Netflix shows had. It was as soon as, after 7-8 episodes, they get rid of, the major arc character. Yeah. So Punisher was the villain for season 2.
Yeah.
But as soon as the Punisher shit was done, and Elektra got involved, that show became a hot bowl of ass.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
fucking Elektra was cool.
Yeah,
but everything with the hand was fucking stupid.
Yeah, it didn't work. Dumb. It didn't really work. It was all too, I don't know, weird.
I mean, yeah, because it's
way too superhero-y.
No, I don't think the problem was superhero-y. I think it just went from a very gritty street show, and then bam, here comes some mystic, and here comes the Hand and Madame Gao and all this other shit, and it's this is dumb.
Yeah, they
Punisher made sense, but this is fucking dumb.
They definitely could have done that a lot better. And hell, they should have made the entire third season just Hand.
No,
although the way that the third season went, I actually really, really liked.
That's fair. But anyway, they go through the first 2, the Heroes for Hire, and they cancel. And everybody's like, they can't cancel Daredevil. And then Disney's like, bitch, we're Disney. Watch this. Cancel Daredevil.
God.
After a really well-received season 3.
Right?
And it's just axed. And
I don't know why.
Everyone knows why.
Well, everyone has an idea why. But the fact that all the writers and everyone are, really sad about it leaving means that they weren't even aware it was going to be getting canceled.
I think out of all of the shows, they knew they had the best chance of not being canceled. But once you see Iron Fist and Luke Cage get canceled, you are fucked. I don't care what you say. You can't get rid of two shows that were in the same universe and expect yourself to last.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen? Are we just supposed to pretend that,
I'm surprised Jessica Jones didn't get canceled before Daredevil did.
It's not out yet. They just finished filming Jessica Jones, or are they still in the midst of filming Jessica Jones?
Okay,
and the same with the Punisher.
So after this season, Jessica Jones is gone, probably.
Yep, and same with Punisher.
That's such bullshit.
I mean, it's not. We all know why. Disney's doing their streaming service. They're like, hey, you guys have our IP. We're going to just take that shit back real quick.
The only reason these shows were great were because they were done by Netflix, not by Disney.
I mean, they're still Disney-owned. They're in the same universe.
But, Netflix headed it.
Yeah.
Disney did.
Well, yeah, that's
the same reason.
That's because Feige's like, yo, everything on TV's not canon. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Coulson's alive? Nah, bitch, not in my world. I killed that dude.
Basically, which is really weird. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Netflix Marvel shows don't really connect but they're still all in the MCU, quote unquote.
They are. They reference every incident. In Iron Fist season 2, Typhoid Mary, she was deployed in Sokovia.
Yeah.
So they're keeping it connected. It's just very loosely.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the most least connected out of all of them, but at the same time,
but also the most connected because they have plot points through it. Yeah,
it has that disconnect.
But I mean, I guess big thing to talk about is just like how many people were blindsided. Everybody thought Daredevil would somehow make it through the ringer, and also what's next because the MCU shows they were kind of a really big selling point for nerdy people to get Netflix. I already had it, but I didn't watch any of their original programming. I didn't give a shit about it. But I see something like Daredevil, and I'm like, holy fuck! Like Netflix series got that shit going. Like they got the juice right there.
I'm kind of like now that DC also introduced their thing. I'm kind of waiting for all like the CW shows to be on the DC universe.
Nah, that won't happen. That won't happen. Berlanti makes so much fucking money for CW.
That's true, but they're still all owned by WB.
Yeah, they are, but
DC.
But at the same time, like if you see Titans, I mean, no disrespect, everybody in Titans isn't super hot. Every fucking body on the CW superhero show is fucking attractive, and it bothers the shit out of me. It doesn't make sense. Like I get it, like Oliver Queen should be hot. I get it. Felicity, the nerdy IT genius,
right?
She's hot. Miss me with that bullshit. Girls don't look like that. Like they do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you have to be ugly or anything to be an IT
girl.
No,
gamer girl,
but like, she's obviously not a gamer girl. Have you ever seen a Twitch account? Anyway. You see like every one of those shows and they're like, you're a model, you're not a goddamn superhero. Right. What are you doing here? And they're not going to combine those two. If so, they would have done it. Yeah. Titans would have been on CW instead of fucking on their All Access. Yeah, and they're not going to pull them because they bring in fucking ratings and they bring in money. Also, please don't do that because I really like the Flash stuff.
Right.
Like I don't need you guys ruining the things I actually enjoy. Like that would be great. But Charlie Cox, of course, taken aback by it. He basically probably one of the better superhero portrayals on television.
Yeah, by far one of the best.
I think the only person that's better at playing a superhero on TV than him is probably Grant Gustin, who is the Flash. Mm-hmm. Stephen Amell's dope. I fucks with him. He does wrestling things. That's fucking cool. But like. He's Batman light.
Yeah.
He's Batman with an arrow. Like I get it. Like it's not that entertaining. It's entertaining. It's just not that interesting.
Yeah.
You literally even fought Ra's al Ghul. Fuck you. I don't care how you pronounce it.
He did the exact same storyline as Batman, essentially.
It's just his name's Oliver, not Bruce.
Exactly.
But fuck me, I guess. So like, what are your thoughts? What do you think's going to happen? Like, do you think we get these shows on the Disney streaming service?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, okay. This is the thing. Part of me says yes because Disney's that kind of asshole, and they want to just be greedy as fuck and make everyone pay for their streaming service. But at the same time, all the writers and directors and basically everyone who was on doing shit for Daredevil was like totally blindsided by all this.
Yeah.
And you would think that if they're going to turn it to the Disney streaming service, they would have clued in these writers.
I think
they are who made the show great.
I think that's one thing that goes against my thought of they're not going to bring it to the streaming service. The other thing is that's still a family service. And those shows are not family fucking friendly.
They're very violent. Insane, especially Punisher. My goddamn, that's probably Punisher and Daredevil by far the two most.
Punisher, Daredevil, they say nigga a lot in Luke Cage.
That's true.
Like a lot. Jessica Jones literally deals with
the first season. The second season.
They said nigga a bunch in the second season.
No, I'm talking about Jessica Jones.
Oh, Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones' first season was super psychological, and it fucked with their head.
Yeah.
The second season.
The second season was poop.
Yeah, it was. It was real disappointing.
Straight feces.
It was really disappointing. I'm like, oh shit. Purple Man was the best thing about that show. Jessica Jones is good. Yeah, she's dope. But Purple Man, David Tennant was the best part of that show.
You just sound like a Doctor Who fuckboy.
I don't care. I am a Doctor Who fuckboy.
Oh, that would explain so many fucking things. I mean, Jessica Jones, fuck, I'm actually blanking on an actress's name for once. But the actress that plays her, she does a really good job. I think the biggest problem with season 2 was Trish.
Yeah,
she
was a bitch.
Trish can jump in a hole and never come out.
Right? I never wanted to hit a woman, but I wanted to fucking punch Trish in the face.
We here at Digital Dive don't condone hitting women. That's a super fucked up thing to do. So, respect ladies, Chris Brown. Anyway, because it's 2011 and I made that reference still. I don't give a shit. I mean, the Disney streaming service is coming along. You know, they greenlit Scarlet Witch and Loki.
Yeah.
But
they're really, really side thing. They're doing the most weird team-up TV shows in the world.
It's not team-up.
Yeah, well, no, not that team-up, but they're doing team-up with...
Bucky and fucking Falcon.
Yeah, like, why? Like,
because they're strange bedfellows, and that's hilarious.
I know, but it's still weird.
They have the best interactions ever. I hate you so much. You had this past best friend and his current best friend.
But that was only one movie. Every movie since then, they haven't been doing the shit. That was only one time in Civil War.
I'm sorry, and after fucking Civil War, Bucky's like, you know what, guys? This, like, Russian programming I got, I'm gonna get that shit worked on. I'm gonna go to Wakanda, because they know everything, apparently.
They didn't even converse in Wakanda. Freaking Falcon had, like, what, 3 lines?
They conversed briefly. I think.
How brief? What?
It might have been very... they might have just nodded or something. Right. I mean, you can't blame them now. I'm pretty sure they're both dust, so...
Yeah, they are.
Spoilers if you haven't seen it.
So they're broing out in the dust world. Probably.
No, they're just in a vacuum because they're dust, and they're fucking...
Actually, they never exist in the first place, so that's a whole existential shit that you can get into. But...
Nigga, you are jumping way too through. We were talking about Daredevil, and you somehow got me to talk about Infinity War.
Anyways.
You're a pain in my ass.
I know.
And... Anyways, back I was saying, the Disney streaming service has those 2 Marvel shows greenlit. Yeah. I think the only ones you can honestly do with is Iron Fist. I don't think you can do any other ones. Punisher is very violent.
Yeah.
Daredevil also violent. Jessica Jones you could do, but
you would have to make it super PG.
I want to see who the antagonist for season 3 is. I actually don't know that.
For Jessica Jones?
Yeah.
That's like very good fucking question.
Once I see who the antagonist.
I don't know about Jessica Jones that much. And even from the show, they haven't really... Well, they've done very weird with her character. Like, they haven't tapped into all of her powers yet. Because in the comics, she can fucking fly.
But you have to read Alias, because in Alias she can't.
Oh.
Because as soon as she like gives up the superhero mantle, she really just goes into private investigating. Oh, she goes bare minimum, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's something they touch on. I think in like season 1, it's like you used to be able to fly. It's like I haven't done that in years, and that's why she doesn't. Because she was like, "Fuck being a superhero." They did
mention that. I'm totally forgot about that.
I mean, there is an angle you could take, and you can make those Netflix shows the dark Marvel still, and you can give something adults to buy. I mean, if their whole plan and plot is to just get people to go to them, they're like, "Hey, you guys miss your Defenders?"
Right.
Come sign up for the Disney. I don't even remember what the fuck it's called.
What?
The Disney service. They announced
Disney Plus, I think, or something like that.
That sounds right. Yeah, Disney Plus. Come sign up for Disney Plus and you get your Defenders back. When it's really like, come to sign up for Disney Plus so you can watch Daredevil again.
Right, exactly. Honestly, that would really be the only reason I would actually get Disney Plus. And that's a whole other thing that we could talk about, but I think I'm going to say that for a regular video.
That's fair.
All these extra streaming services are bullshit.
Yeah, but like I said, RIP to Daredevil, RIP to the Defenders universe. It is... Why is it stopped recording?
Movie recording has been stopped automatically. Why?
That's weird. Don't die.
It's not dying.
No,
SD card is...
I meant him. So, folks, part
again,
2.
With this bullshit.
Part 2. Anything happens...
Pause for a second.
It's going to fade to black, but we'll keep the audio. We're just going to keep the audio in.
Yeah.
Because he's going to put it on black like it happened last time. I'll pause it real quick, though.
Anyways.
And we're back. After some brief technical difficulties, we are back in this bitch like we never left. Because we didn't. We're still in my house. Hi. So, I guess we've talked about about Daredevil. So, another unfortunate passing happened this week. Steven Hillenberger, creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, passed away this week at 57. I'm going to let Monkey talk about this because I get it. SpongeBob was very entertaining. Wasn't my cup of tea. I don't do enough
I was super into SpongeBob when I was younger, and I went back to it when I was in college. I watched SpongeBob in years. But it's still sad because SpongeBob was my shit back in the day. I mean, it was everyone's shit back in the day.
It wasn't mine. I, honest to God, was not a big fan of SpongeBob. Dude, I couldn't hop on. I couldn't get on board. It was weird. Like, I get that it was weird for the sake of being weird.
Yeah.
But, like, it was kind of like the same way, like, everybody rides the cock of Adventure Time. I don't watch Adventure Time.
Yeah, I don't watch Adventure Time either.
Like, I get it. It's a fun fantasy show. I couldn't get into it.
I was super into it as a kid, and I watched it when, like, I was bored as shit. Or, I guess I should say it on the channel. But I watched it when I was in college a lot. Not a lot, but once in a while. Yeah. But, like, I haven't watched it since. But it's still, like, sad because, actually, my freaking PlayStation username is a SpongeBob quote. Well, actually, a Patrick quote. But it's when... I don't even remember what episode it was from. It was just Patrick... SpongeBob and Patrick conversing like they usually fucking do. And it was... SpongeBob come over to Patrick. He's like, Patrick! He's like, that's Mr. Patrick to you. And then he's like, that's Mr. Dr. Professor Patrick to you. It just fucking kept going.
Oh, is that what that's from?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a Doctor Strange thing.
No. It's
Mr. Dr. Professor.
Mr. Doctor. No, dude, that name was chosen like in, like 5 years ago.
Fucking no, I've only known you for like fucking 4. Actually, it's probably 5. Anyway.
And when did Doctor Strange come out?
2017? 16, 17? Sometime around there?
And how long have I had my PS4?
I don't fucking... You have like 3 different PSNs!
I have 1!
You have 3!
I do not have 3!
Oh, after this video, I'm gonna bring up the fucking other one you used to have.
I have one that I
Sir
used.
fucking Frogsby?
Oh yeah, that was a fail.
Yeah, suck a dick! That's still your PSN!
Yeah, but delete that one.
It's still on my friends list.
I don't know why.
Because you didn't.
I did it off my system.
You didn't delete
either way.
You didn't delete it good enough.
Either way.
R.I.P. this guy, Steven Hillenberg.
Yeah.
Too
many famous people are dying.
I hardly knew ye, and that's okay.
Too many famous people are dying, and it sucks.
A lot of stoners appreciate your work.
Yeah.
I hope you're in heaven getting high with God. Smoke one for Patrick. Also, I hope you have a biography that explains whether or not these niggas is gay or not. Because I need to know. That's the only thing I care about. Like, if so, that's dope. And I like your show a lot more because you were pushing some boundaries back when they weren't being pushed. If not, it's a weird fucking show, man. So let's move to some video game shit. And we're going to hop on the train everyone has.
Yeah.
Man, Fallout sucks!
I haven't even played it yet. I kind of want to play it just to see how much it actually sucks.
Well, good thing for me, I have somebody in this room right now that played the beta, and I don't know if they have it. Dan!
What?
How's Fallout 76?
I don't know.
Have you touched it?
I don't know. Every time I try to play it, there's an update.
Okay, so in case you didn't hear, every time Dan tries to play Fallout, he can't because there's an update.
God damn, that
40
sucks.
gigs or more.
It's a
wow.
40 gigs or more per update?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
fuck that game.
Bullshit.
So I also spoke with another friend of mine, Ben, and he looked at it, watched a bunch of gameplay, watched reviews, and he said, fuck that. They ruined my favorite franchise.
Honestly, from what I've heard, it's just a dumbed-down version of Fallout 4 in a brand new area, but with none of the good content that made Fallout. Like, because Fallout 4 wasn't the best, but it was still a decent Fallout game.
At what point does the Bethesda come out and just straight up say, this was a cash grab? Guys, we're working on Fallout 5.
Did you hear what they actually said about, like, all the people asking for refunds and shit?
Well, did you see what they were trying to get a refund on?
Yeah, the fucking...
a bag.
It
was a $200 edition of they gave out a nylon bag, dude.
And it was supposed to be like a canvas bag. I'm like, yo, that canvas bag looked fucking dope.
It did.
I was like, shit, okay, cool. But they give you like a little like nylon drawstring bag. Fuck that bullshit.
I'm going to say something about the Dark Lords EA that I never thought I would. EA might be the most money-hungry, DLC-pushing pieces of shit in the world, but they're honest about it. Bethesda fed everyone a bowl of lies.
They did.
They were like...
And now they're even pushing back the release of Elder Scrolls Blades, their mobile game, which I'm just like, okay, that mobile release, first of all, was another piece of bullshit. Like, why?
Because mobiles are the way to the people's wallets. People fucking love mobile games.
But apparently so was this game, and people are fucking pissed.
Yeah, they're pissed because they want an online Fallout experience.
Yeah.
I didn't see the point. I didn't get the hype. I've never been
I love Fallout, and when it first was announced, me and Phil, Goofball as y'all know him, were super psyched about it because like, yo, Fallout online with y'all guys, this is gonna be fucking dope. This is gonna be awesome. Let's do this shit. But then, like, as I kept seeing more and more and more come out, and then I watched the reviews, everything, everyone says, like, the best thing about this game is the environment. Like, the map in general. Because the map is beautiful. The graphics are gorgeous. But it's more the same that Fallout 4 had, like, the building and everything. when like the only missions there are like little robot guys who give you missions, and they're just fetch quests essentially.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck.
I didn't understand why you release a game like that. And it's been a big problem with a lot of people, especially, these big open world games where it's unfinished and you just patch the fuck out of it later.
Yeah, I hate that. They're rushing to get it out for Christmas. That's literally it.
Well, yeah, I get that, but at the same time, and I get it, it's a trend in gaming today.
Yeah.
Fuck it. If it's not finished, we can still patch it and we can fix it later. But if it's not finished, don't release the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when it's
I would rather have them delay the game and when it comes out, it actually be really fucking good than release an unfinished game. Like, that's why I am 110% okay for waiting for Elder Scrolls 6, Cyberpunk 2077, all this fucking...
Well, CD Projekt Red, that's a completely different argument.
Well, yeah. But
these guys also releasing, their third game in fucking 10 years, and, Witcher 3 came out, 2015?
Exactly. But, they're taking the time. It's not like they could have fucking released, put out an early copy of it.
Yeah.
In a few months.
Yeah.
But they're taking the fucking time. There's still no release date. They just let us trailer. I'm like, hey, this is still happening. Just letting you guys know.
I think that's the craziest part, just seeing a developer like Bethesda just fall so fucking hard.
Yeah, because usually they're great with their games. I mean, all their online shit has been shit. Elder Scrolls Online, that had a good following, but the most people, it was stupid. Yeah. It was so pointless. They tried to make an MMO, not an MMO, but it was
still an MMO.
The most MMO-y MMO in the world.
Yeah.
So it's you fail at what you're trying to do, and I hate you for it.
Yeah. We'd be we'd be, dumb not to talk about it. So, sorry if you guys bought it. I'm sure you're disappointed.
Yeah.
At Bethesda, kill yourselves, because that was fucked up. A lot of people were excited for your game, and you do this shit.
Yeah.
It's broken, it's buggy. It's still deleting people's whole save files.
Exactly.
It's just...
That should not happen. That should not have happened, and that's on you.
But on the positive side...
Bethesda, if you're watching this.
On the positive side, on the gaming end, the Red Dead beta went live.
Yo, and that's fucking fire. Okay, I'm not going to say it's fucking fire. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than GTA Online, because GTA Online is fucking volatile.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Dead
Online gaming is volatile.
That's true. Red Dead Online is not as bad as GTA Online. I was honestly surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing it all yesterday, but when I got off work, I was playing it. I made 3 characters. So far, you can't make multiple characters.
Yeah.
You have to delete the character and remake it.
Yeah.
So I was kind of bummed about that. I just did the intro 5 times. I made an Old Man Logan one that was honestly fucking badass.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I wanted to see if I could do it, and it worked. He looked perfect. But now I'm just playing with my regular dude, and it's really good. I mean, the character options they give you are very, very limited, and the story so far is, it's okay. It feels like they're reaching a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's an online type thing, so of course the story is just going to be enough to give you some, motivation to do something.
Yeah. I mean, full transparency, I don't play Red Dead. I
do.
I didn't give a shit. It's Cowboy GTA. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's
Fuck Cowboys.
That's right, Dan. Fuck Cowboys.
Cowboys are fucking gay.
I'm not gonna say that because we love everybody here on Digital Diving. Gay, straight, bi. You need a gaming channel.
When I say gay,
This is for you.
Stupid. I don't like Cowboys.
You can't use that terminology nowadays, Dan. It's 2018. Evolve your mind.
Even KJ called himself on that not that long
It's
ago.
not something I prefer.
Yes, you can say stupid. Stupid is fine.
Okay.
I found it funny how Bethesda released an entire online game, and somehow the beta for an online version of Red Dead is still fucking 10 times better. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Because Rockstar takes their time.
That's true.
What, Red Dead 1 came out in 2008?
True. Yeah.
Right? I'm asking you.
Oh, no. Actually, I thought it came out a hell of a lot earlier.
I'm pretty sure 2008. Red Dead Redemption, the first one. Red Dead Revolver came out
Red Dead Revolver came out fucking forever ago.
Yeah, that was 05.
Oh, no, it's 2010. Wow, shit.
So that's still 8 years on one game.
Jesus Christ.
That's the right kind of development you do.
Oh, absolutely.
Fallout 4 came out in 2014.
And they even didn't release the online version right away. They waited.
They gave you your single player. They gave you your single player. They were like, listen, the story of this world, this map, we worked our asses off. You bastards are going to enjoy this,
Exactly.
and then
Play this first.
and then you can do whatever the fuck you want
Yeah.
and be trolls online and enjoy that. But our art is in this game. And you're gonna fucking enjoy it beforehand. So that's it for the gaming world. I mean, lastly, and there's been some movie news, but I think the biggest news this week. Into the Spider-Verse comes out on the 14th of December.
Way too psyched about that.
Yeah, that movie's going to be fucking lit. 14th.
Oh, sure.
I just Googled it. That's why I was on my phone. Because I wanted to give proper dates because, I'm a professional?
Question mark?
Question mark? Anyway, Into the Spider-Verse comes out on 12/14. But they've already greenlit a sequel for an all-woman Spider-Verse movie.
That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be fucking dope. Now,
I really hope they do, like, the Spider-Woman, like the old school Spider-Woman.
I do not.
Why? I loved her.
Because they have Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, but...
Are you talking about Peter Parker's daughter?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, the red and yellow...
Yeah, Spider-Woman.
Yeah, Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
That's Spider-Girl.
Spider-Woman that's not even related at all.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was smarter to do it this way because they put a big up-and-coming young actress in Haley Steinfeld, I believe that's her last name, as Gwen Stacy. And Spider-Gwen... It stopped recording again.
Why are you doing this to us?
I don't know. Dan, what buttons did you press? What buttons did you press?
Record.
Okay. I guess you have a timer on for 10-minute stops or some shit?
No, it's on 29 minutes.
But we've gone through like 2 10-minute sections, which is what I'm assuming.
No, it was 13 minutes.
Oh, what the hell?
I don't get it.
That makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
Is that the timer?
We should probably start using your cell phone.
Seriously.
Yeah, we should probably just start doing that.
Well, last time it was fine. It just died.
Yeah, it's true. Well, then learn how to use your fucking camera. Yeah, fuck you.
I checked the settings. Okay.
You obviously didn't check good enough. Anyway.
Is this still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, anyway.
All right.
Still into, a sequel already. Without even seeing the movie now, it already has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It does.
So that movie's about to
It has a 95 on Metacritic and
Fuck Metacritic.
I mean,
who uses that?
Fucking nobody. That's who. Patrick does, apparently.
I don't use it, but they show the ratings for like everything all the
I've
time.
never even heard of it till just now.
They were known for games before the times.
Yeah.
And now they're just reviewing everything. They'll review your shirt if you give them enough money.
Yep.
Fuck them. But it's got 100%. So the fact that I already greenlit an all-female sequel, that's going to be huge. And I think they can do a lot with that. The fact of the matter is, now continuity's Peter Parker's in the MCU.
Yeah.
Sony has their backdoor deal, whatever. Fuck it. Venom did fucking gangbusters.
Yeah.
So they're obviously like, fuck Peter Parker. We have Eddie Brock. Tom Hardy.
Right.
Tom Hardy wears a lot of bracelets. We don't give a shit. So now you have this animated one where you could say Miles can have his own movie in how many years? Adult Peter Parker, do whatever we gotta do with him.
Yeah.
Probably nothing because you know the fucking story. Mary Jane falls in love. She either dies or Aunt May dies or other shit that we already know about.
One of his love interests died.
Exactly. But now you can take Gwen Stacy and put her story out. I'm not that familiar with Gwen Stacy's story besides her dying.
I've read one Spider-Gwen comic.
Exactly. I only know the main continuity Gwen Stacy story.
The only thing I know was in the Spectacular Spider-Man animated series.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person.
I think it's what it is. But they delved into the whole multiverse in that one, and they did a whole Gwen Stacy episode. It was dope. It was fucking awesome.
I bet. But so take that and put it in a movie format.
Yeah.
So you're about to branch off and make her the leader of this whole all-female Spider-Woman squad.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Female Spider-Man squad, whatever. And they have Penny or whoever this Asian with the mech in the new movie.
I don't know.
She'll probably be in that one too. So you're about to give another whole new universe. So you have the live action with Venom, with your eventual Silver Sable and your Black Cat movie. Mm-hmm. But on the other opposite end, you have the animated with Miles, with Gwen, with Peter if you really want to.
Yeah.
Fuck, with Spider-Ham. Man, my girlfriend fucking loves Spider-Ham. So they can make
She was geeking.
Dude, John Mulaney can fucking have a franchise for all we fucking know. So, that announcement means a lot. It means a lot for Sony, who were putting all their eggs in the we can't make a fucking superhero movie to save our lives basket. Marvel help. Now it's like, man, fuck Marvel. Kevin Feige, more like Kevin, fuck you. We don't need your ass. And Sony can do what they want. Excuse me. So, thoughts of the all-female Spider-Woman?
I'm fucking down. I mean, I think it would be fantastic. I really hope they bring in Madame Web, because
I think you kind of have to at that point.
I'm surprised. I'm gonna be surprised if she's not gonna be in this one. Honestly,
I won't.
Well, they're doing the whole multiverse, and she kind of like fucking rules that multiverse, the Spider-Verse.
But that can set her up for the next one.
That's true.
So that could be why she comes into the second one.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, all because we got Marvel movies doesn't mean we get fucking Thanos off the jump.
Yeah.
You know, first Fantastic Four movie came out.
What was that?
That was me talking about the Fantastic Four movie, and it made me sick. Ugh, goddamn.
That's right.
Oh, God. Jessica Alba. Fuck. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
But we didn't get Galactus off the jump. It took a movie.
Yeah.
It took a movie.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer was supposed to have his own movie. We don't talk about that. But you need to set things up. You can't just go diving right into that kind of shit. But we can here because we're digital diving. It's in our title.
Right.
So anyways.
SplashCast.
SplashCast. That's right.
SplashCast.
Camera guy / fact checker Dan. And Patrick, if he was here, not this one, but the other one, that said Channing Tatum was ugly, at Patrick Manuel. Anyway, guys, do you like this? Probably not. But we're going to keep doing it, because fuck you, that's why. I'm in charge of this. This is my show. I'm going to call it KG's Corner for the next episode. I'm just going to talk for 45 minutes about how much I hate Patrick. Which one? You'll find out. Please,
spoiler alert.
Like, share, subscribe. This is going to be on YouTube. I think we're going to put this one on Facebook.
Yeah.
That'll help us gain some traction. So share the shit out of it if you follow either of us. You can find me on Twitter at Curry Jerome. My handle's name is Teddy Bonkers. My @ is Curry Jerome. I didn't know that. I don't Twitter. I don't have a reason to have a Twitter. Yeah, they are different. I didn't fucking know that. Thanks,
you can find all the digital dive-in shit in the description down below.
We're still doing the 100 subs contest. Whoever 100 sub is, we're going to buy you a game. Standard edition. Don't fucking try me. I am broke. But I need you bitches to like this page so I can make YouTube money. I am trying to get YouTube goddamn famous. And I don't want to beat up.
Hey, we're halfway to 100, so...
Yeah, we're halfway to 100.
Yeah.
Whoa. We're halfway there. Whoa. Like our fucking shit. I'm not going to finish that song. You don't get the joy. Big thanks to Dan for fixing our camera a bunch. You can't see him.
IT guy.
Yeah. Dan, come in frame.
Nah.
Please?
It's like, nah.
Bitch, come in frame.
It's like, nah.
Bitch, come in frame.
I'm cameraman.
Fuck
you.
Cameraman Dan.
You're Cameraman Dan. He's Dirty Dan, R.I.P. So many things died this week. Jesus.
Seriously.
Daredevil, Steven, my soul. So many things are dead. Anyways, like I said, guys, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Any kind of feedback is good feedback. Even if it's bad, I might just talk some shit back.
Before you finish, just a little side note. Stan Lee's going to be on every Marvel comic cover through December.
Is it really?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Where the fuck were you like a half hour ago when we started the show?
I was reading about that.
Okay. See? Fact checkers. I don't pay shit, but I have them. So in case you guys didn't hear, Stan Lee apparently going to be on every Marvel cover for the month of December. Awesome tribute. And, we still miss him. I'm sure people miss Steven.
Also, nice little question thing here. How would you like Stan Lee to do, or how would you like Marvel to do his cameos for the first future movies? Deadpool? Just have Stan Lee in a picture somewhere?
He also has a cameo in,
yeah, he's going to have one in Avengers 4.
No, Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently it's pretty good. I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph yet.
We had the one in the first movie, too.
Yeah, I know. I think you do what Jessica Jones and the other Netflix shows do. You just put a picture of him somewhere.
I saw that. It was like a Where's Waldo, but it's Stan Lee.
Yeah, you
so
just
you
have to find him. Yeah, make them hunt. Make the hardcore fans hunt.
That or have Deadpool just pop in.
No, that's a stupid idea, and I'm tired of hearing about it. Deadpool's my favorite comic book hero, and you guys, enough is a fucking enough.
But
no, listen, they're about to get him anyway. Just give me some fucking time. I'm getting the same movie re-released with Fred Savage as a framing device. It's pump the goddamn brakes.
I was going to say talk about that. Fucking Once Upon a Deadpool. I'm fucking stoked.
It looks good.
Brief talk.
It does.
I am also stoked, but I was watching this other show. Shout out to Collider. I don't know if you would ever see this, but shout out Collider. They showed a tweet that someone tweeted out in early 2017, right?
Yeah.
You know the tweet I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Someone literally tweeted at Ryan Reynolds, hey, if Disney ever makes you guys go PG, what you should do is have Deadpool kidnap Fred Savage and do the next Deadpool as a framing device and have him kidnapped. They literally took the framing device this dude talked about, and they're like, you know what, guy? That's not a bad goddamn idea.
Actually, Ryan Reynolds came up with the idea 3 months before that actually happened, and he actually had a sit-down chat with Ryan Reynolds about the whole thing.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
All right, that's dope. I haven't
cool.
seen that, but
that's still fucking cool.
That is cool. But anyways, guys, I'm KJ. That's Monkey. That's Dan. Please help me make YouTube money, and we will catch you on the next Digital Dive.